Alright, what's up YouTube? So this will be the first video of the Q&A series I'm going to start. Just helping you guys out with my knowledge and what I know. So the first question I seen on my messages was, how do you tune a box? So to tune a box, basically what you have to do is figure out your cubes, the cubic feet in your box. And there's a nice website, 12volt.com or the12volt.com. I'll put it up right here so you guys will see as I'm talking. They have a lot of calculators that you can use for a variety of applications. They have wiring diagrams for your speakers, your subwoofers. They have volume calculators for your enclosure, and they have tuning calculators, a lot of stuff. Basically for the enclosure one, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. So you have to figure out what your volume is, right, of your box. So most people have a nice square box where they could just use the equation length times width times height. But in the calculator, I'll post a picture up. You have your width, your height, and your depth, and you can put in the thickness of your wood, and you just calculate it out. So an example, let's try it out. Say your width is 30. Say your height is 15, and say your depth is 15, and say your thickness is 3/4 inch MDF. It equals, so you have a volume of 3 cubic feet. Okay, so once you have your volume, you want to tune your box. Say you want to do a slot port. This website has information for slots and for round ports. So say you want your port to be 3 inches wide and say 8 inches height, and so your volume is 3 feet, about 3 cubic feet, and so you want to tune it to 31 hertz. It equals. So now this will tell you how long you need to make your port. So in a lot of boxes, you're not going to have the room, so you're going to have to give some of the port area in order to keep that port nice and short to make it easier on yourselves. But the more cubic feet you have, the less port you'll need. So that's basically how you tune your box. It's really simple, but it gets hard when you have a box that's not perfectly square. You have to start cutting pieces and just measuring and estimating, because you're never going to get a perfect answer, you know. Like as an example, my wall, those of you who saw the build, it's not perfectly square, so I had to take triangles out, calculate that volume, and rectangles, squares, and all that. So with my calculation, I got about 10 cubic feet. So if you guys have a box, say a prefab box, where you don't know the tuning at all, you can use this calculator to calculate it. You just measure out the dimensions on the outside, measure the thickness, which is probably 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 MDF, and just plug in the numbers. Your width is from left to right, your height is bottom to top, and your length is from front to back, your depth. So then once you have your volume, remember, you put it into the calculator, your volume, box volume. So then say there's a port on there's usually a slot port on prefab boxes. You just measure the width, left to right on the port, the height, top to bottom, and then once you do that, you try to measure the length of it, right? Put your measuring tape through, whatever, measure out the length. So then for the tuning frequency, you just play with it. So say you put 35 hertz, it'll tell you how long the port needs to be. So say you measure out and the port's like 18 inches, right? And you plug in like 35 hertz, and it's saying, oh, your port needs to be 17 inches. Oh, then you're almost there, so maybe lower the frequency a little bit. So 18 length. So that'll be the tuning of your box. So yeah guys, the 12 volt is a very good website. I use it all the time, especially for wiring, because I don't like to do the work in my head sometimes. So I'll use the website. That's basically how you tune a box. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do one question per video, because it takes a while to answer even a simple cardio question, because there's so many variables that go into it. Like I think I wanted to do a video about voltmeters, about where to place them. Somebody asked about it on Facebook, so let me know if you want to hear that in the next video. And yeah guys, let me know what you all think about these videos, if you guys think they're useful or anything. So let me know. If you like them, give a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. So let me know in the comments why you don't like them. and why you do like it. Alright guys, so this is Razon35 with a Q&A series number 1. Alright guys, peace out and drop the bass.